July 18th promises to be a suspenseful episode as every storyline is pushed to the edge of tension, fear, and confrontation. Shadowy actions, hidden truths, and unexpected alliances will all come together to create a dramatic turning point in Salem. Here's what viewers can expect. Friday's episode begins with panic in Salem as Gabby Hernandez discovers that her daughter, Ari Horton, never made it to the lake as planned. As dread creeps in, Gabby receives confirmation of her worst fear. Both Ari and Holly Jonas have vanished without a trace. But this is no ordinary disappearance. They've been kidnapped by dangerous loan sharks, using the girls as leverage to punish Doug Williams III for a massive unpaid debt. The clock starts ticking immediately. Police Commissioner Rafe Hernandez springs into action, launching an emergency search party. Despite recent conflict, including a violent fight, Doug Williams III and Tate Black are forced to put aside their anger and work together for the sake of the children. Doug, torn between guilt and fear, finally opens up to Rafe, revealing the grim truth behind the abduction. As the episode unfolds, the rescue operation accelerates, building toward a nerve-wracking climax. Viewers can expect a tense standoff, a dangerous pursuit, and perhaps even a shocking twist as the search party races against time. Will Rafe's team get there before it's too late? And can Doug finally redeem himself for the role he played in this crisis? While Gabby is drowning in panic and desperation, an unlikely figure emerges to support her, Xander Kuriakis. He arrives at her side in her darkest moment, offering comfort not as a hero, but as a man who knows pain all too well. Xander, now a single father to baby Victoria, sees in Gabby a reflection of his own heartbreak, the fear of losing a child and the helplessness that comes with it. What starts as a moment of compassion slowly simmers into something more complex. There's an undeniable chemistry between them, a spark ignited by shared trauma and emotional vulnerability. As Gabby clings to hope for Ari's return, she finds herself leaning more on Xander, not just for support, but perhaps for something deeper. Could this emotional bond turn romantic? And if it does, what will it mean for their futures? For Xander, it could complicate his already tense co-parenting and legal drama with Sarah. For Gabby, a new romance during a crisis could send shockwaves through her social and legal world once Ari is found. In the shadows of Salem, Sophia Choi is fighting her own battle, a desperate one to keep her twisted secret from unraveling. While the town is consumed with the search for Ari and Holly, Sophia begins to feel the walls closing in on her. Her illegal adoption scam, built on a fake birth, forged documents, and shady help from Melinda Trask, is now in serious jeopardy. The unexpected arrival of Amy Choi, coupled with a cryptic letter found by Leo and Javi at the fire station, has shattered Sophia's confidence. Now she's in full damage control mode, shredding papers, deleting files, gaslighting those around her, all while trying to maintain her public image. But every lie she tells only digs her deeper into the hole. Viewers can expect Friday's episode to push Sophia toward a breaking point. She may try to manipulate Leo or confront Amy, but her desperation will show. The more she tries to erase her past, the more tangled her present becomes. And once the truth starts to surface, Sophia may realize she's not just risking her reputation, she's risking her freedom. At the grand yet haunted halls of the DiMera mansion, an unplanned encounter spirals into an emotional storm as Kat Green suddenly comes face to face with Chad DiMera, the man who once called her family, now a cold-eyed adversary. The air turns thick the moment Kat steps into the room. Her presence hits Chad like a dagger to the chest. For Chad, Kat isn't just an intruder. She's a living echo of betrayal, someone he blames for fanning the flames that once divided the DiMera family and perhaps contributed, in his heart, to the chaos that ultimately led to Abigail's death. He doesn't mince words, and the weight of his fury is palpable. Kat, however, doesn't shrink under his glare. She came armed, not with malice, but with suppressed pain. Her voice trembles not from fear, but from the weight of years of silence, resentment, and unfinished business. She reminds Chad of moments they once shared, childhood memories, shared loyalties, and a time when they were allies. But every nostalgic note is quickly drowned out by rising anger, accusations hurled like daggers. The confrontation is brutal, personal, and raw. Chad accuses her of aligning with the wrong Damaras, of meddling in power plays that cost lives and reputations. Kat fires back, challenging his moral high ground, asking how much of his grief is truly about justice, and how much is guilt. At its core, this isn't just a family fight, it's a reckoning. Both are carrying ghosts. Just when the tension threatens to explode, Gwen Riacek makes her entrance, uninvited but perfectly timed. She glides into the room like a serpent sensing weakness. With carefully chosen words and a venomous smile, Gwen begins stoking the fire. She slyly brings up Abigail, twisting the emotional knife, reminding Chad of past indiscretions and subtly blaming Kat for stirring up old wounds. Worse yet, Gwen drops veiled references to secrets that haven't yet come to light, hinting that Kat may be hiding something more than just regret, possibly even her own agenda tied to the Damara fortune or EJ's inner circle. By the episode's end, the confrontation leaves cracks in the Damara foundation. Chad storms off in fury. Kat remains behind, shaken but burning with renewed purpose, perhaps revenge, perhaps redemption. And Gwen? She watches it all unfold, satisfied, already planning her next move. This isn't just a reunion. This is the start of a three-way war, and Salem's most powerful family is about to bleed from the inside. With the lives of Ari and Holly hanging by a thread, Commissioner Rafe Hernandez springs into action, laser-focused and emotionally charged. After intense interrogations with Tate Black and Doug Williams III, a clearer, but more horrifying, picture begins to emerge. The girls are being held by a notorious loan shark syndicate, known for ruthlessness and zero mercy. Every passing second could mean the difference between life and death. Realizing the urgency, Rafe assembles a specialized task force. This isn't just any police raid, it's a precision strike, fueled by burner phone tracking data, dark web chatter, and cryptic ransom messages. Each clue is fragile, each lead slippery. One wrong step could send the kidnappers underground, or worse, provoke them into doing the unthinkable. Inside the precinct, pressure builds. Gabby, torn between fury and fear, pleads for updates, while Doug's erratic behavior raises concerns. Is he hiding something even darker? Rafe has to balance tactical planning with emotional landmines, all while the clock keeps ticking. Then, as tension peaks, Rafe's phone buzzes. A chilling text message appears, "No cops. Midnight. Come alone." It's a setup, every instinct tells him it's a trap. But can he afford to ignore it? With 2 innocent lives on the line, Rafe may be forced to walk straight into danger alone, trusting no one but himself. The episode is poised to end with a white-knuckle cliffhanger. Sirens wailing in the distance, shadows moving in the dark, and a final, heart-stopping twist. Perhaps a standoff, a shot fired, or Rafe discovering something even more shocking than the kidnappers themselves. Now that Salem is at the edge of total chaos, it's your moment to chime in. We know you've got theories, and we want all of them. Will Kat finally break EJ's loyalty and expose something that tears the Damara family apart from within? Or is she walking into a trap of her own? Is Rafe making the right call by walking into the midnight meeting? Could this be a carefully orchestrated ambush by someone we least expect? What's Gwen really doing back in town? Is she here for redemption, revenge, or something far more sinister? And let's talk about Gabby and Xander. Are they bound by mutual pain, or is this the beginning of Salem's most volatile new romance? Even more intriguing, could Sophia's behavior with Tate be part of a larger game, one that connects her to the kidnappers, or even to Clyde? Let's dig into the chaos together. Leave your thoughts, predictions, and wildest theories in the comments below. We read them all, and your insights shape the next chapter of our spoiler coverage. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss another shocking twist from Days of Our Lives. Thanks for watching, and remember, in Salem, every truth has a price, and every secret eventually explodes.